Hey guys, it's Robert from The College Investor, and today we are diving into our Credit Karma tax review. And now this is year 2 of Credit Karma tax. Last year, everyone was super excited about it because they were offering truly free filing, free federal, free state, free everything. And then people started getting disappointed, and it started running into some problems and bugs and poor customer service and really like non-existent customer service. And I just don't think Credit Karma was ready for tax season and what it actually meant to be a tax filing company. So here we are on year 2 of Credit Karma tax, and sadly, we think they have taken a step backwards. And we are pretty disappointed in what we see. It's a very nice and friendly user interface, but we found some bugs. I don't know if their customer service is really up to par yet, and I don't know if they've fixed the issues from last year. So honestly, we don't recommend you look at Credit Karma tax, but I'm going to run through it just so you know what to expect, what you can see. If you have a simple return, Credit Karma tax is free, but there are other options for you. If you already qualify for free file, doing something like H&R Block, it's free too. So, you don't need to get stuck with Credit Karma tax. But let's dive in. You click on tax up here at the top. And are you ready to get those taxes done? Let's get started. You can tell them a little about yourself. You can sync up your info from your Credit Karma account, or you can, type it in yourself. I'm going to just type it in myself here. So we're going to start from scratch. Here's my name, my address, county. I'll put this in here. I only lived in one state, my birthday, my social, filing status. I'm going to do single just to make this easier. Do you have dependents? No. Manager. Cool. Next. Nothing. I'm not dead. I can't be counted as dependent. Okay, let's add a W-2. This is pretty slick so far. All right. Whose form is this? We're going to say it's anywhere company, and that's going to be on 555 San Diego Avenue, San Diego, California, 92110. And how much did I receive from this company? We're going to say that I made $59,200. And how much income tax was withheld? We had $10,126. And then Social Security was $62,714. How much Social Security was withheld? Oh man, I forget this number. Oops. Then we're going to do $62,714. And Medicare tax was like $1,821. All right. So we go on through here. Anything in box 12? Yeah, we had elective deferrals. So 18,000. We maxed our IRA, our 401k. Was a retirement plan. State disability. 683. State is California. We're gonna go with 2,555, and that would be 59,200 and 3,397. So far, so good. Pretty simple. All right, we're gonna save this W-2. And we're all set with W-2s. All right, so what else happened? Super easy. We're going to go and find credits and deductions. I was self-employed. I owned a home. I contributed to a retirement account. I had investment income. I had a savings account. And see, the hard part is some of this stuff doesn't come up. So my household, I'm single, you're W-2, so healthcare. Everyone is required to report their healthcare coverage. Did everyone in your household have healthcare? Yes. No penalty. Next. Great. Did you purchase healthcare through a marketplace? No. see how the health insurance impacts your returns. It didn't. Great. All right. I was self-employed. I had a let's go back. We just drove for, let's say we drove for Uber. Let's do this. I drove for Uber or Lyft. Next. What the heck? I wanted to say I drove for Uber or Lyft. Oh, I guess I have to add. Okay. Uber. All right, I guess I'm going to add my address. All right. I don't understand why it made me type Uber, but then it doesn't like put anything in here for me automatically. All right, principal business. Driving. I don't know. Was I transportation? And I was a sure. Oh, other. I don't know. We'll say this. All right. Did you make any payments? No. Did you materially participate? Yes. Is all your yes. Did you? Yes. No. Okay. Great. My gross income. Let's say I made $2,500. Great. And the important thing is if you drove for Uber or Lyft to make sure that you deduct any fees, insurance. What we had insurance costs of $300. That was my car insurance for my Uber policy. And then I'm going to say 100. And then there should be travel. No, it's not travel expense. There should be mileage somewhere up in here. Do you want to claim? No. I do want to claim mileage, though. Do you have? Yes. Do that are related to Uber. I have an Acura ITL. Date, place of service, 01/01, 2017. Next. Business miles driven. I drove. What is it? I drove 2,500 miles. I'll use the standard mileage rate. Was there another vehicle available? Yes. Was the vehicle available personally? Do you have any? Yes. And then yes, is that evidence written? Use Everlance and it's all written down. Cool. And next. No long-term care. Nothing. Come on. Click below to add a new. I don't want to add a new asset. Perfect. Done. All right. I made $762 for driving for Uber. Mortgage interest paid. My mortgage interest paid was $12,000. All right. Got it. Okay. Real estate taxes paid. I paid $6,000. Okay, scrolling again. I didn't have any of those. I made a Roberts Roth traditional. We are gonna fire. So you want a traditional if you're gonna fire. Financially independent, retire early. All right, dividend interest income. This was the one that was acting funky before. I'm glad they got that fixed. Okay, add this. USAA paid me 120. Oh, no. I didn't like my fake number. All right, let's do that one. And then we just want $120. Perfect. It's funny that they asked that because most other software is not asking that. Come on. Let's get through this. It's just interest. All right. No. Keep going. What the heck? All right. And then we scroll through it again. We'll start with some dividend income. And I really wish there was a nice import here, but there's not. Fidelity. I don't know. We'll go with there we go. And then 1,200. They're all qualified dividends. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These four. You could have put, so it's funny because like you'd put all this on like 10 pages, but you make me scroll here. All right, scrolling. HSA contributions. Yeah, we did our HSA contributions. Who has an HSA? I have an HSA. Did Rar? Yes, I contributed. I was on. All right. Let's just go check this because this is where we found some things. No, that's nothing there. And then no, and then these sections don't apply to you, but like they do. And this is the whole thing. I donated charity. I had tax payments, and then uncommon income, which is your prior year state tax refund, non-qualified dividends, like some of that stuff might, and then other tax items. These are the other stuff. So, as you can see, it's pretty easy to use, but it is a little trickier to navigate. It's not self-guided. You have to like kind of scroll through and like see everything that you covered. So it's not hard. And I do like it. It's free. But at the same time, there's just better free, if that makes any sense to you. So if you're already qualifying for free, check out H&R Block. And, the self-employment stuff in here is a little janky. And like I said, I don't know if they've caught all the bugs that they had in past ones. California isn't accepting state tax returns yet, which is a notice here on the bottom. It's just slightly cut off in the video. So that's kind of a bummer. And so I just feel like Credit Karma Tax still has a ways to go before you really use it to file your return. A lot of people had problems last year, and Credit Karma was just not up to the tasks of helping these people get the results they wanted. So hopefully that's changed in 2018. I would love to know your experience. If you used Credit Karma Tax, let me know. If you, tried to use it and it didn't work out, share it in the comments as well. That way we can let others know, and other people can be aware of what is going on with Credit Karma Tax. It's a very popular program. A lot of people are interested in it. So it's important to share. All right, guys, hopefully you found this video useful. You got to kind of dive in and see what Credit Karma Tax looks like, what it's all about, and let us know how it worked out for you. All right, guys, thanks.